You already know that reading can take you to magical places, but how about when a magical bus comes to you? This is the Enchanting Bookmobile, and Sarah is here to tell us all about her creation. What is this?
First off, thank you guys so much for having me out.
course.
We love the work that you all do on Showcase.
Thank you.
So, we are the Enchanting Bookmobile, and really our mission is just to increase access to children's books. So, we want to promote literacy. We have a lot of literacy initiatives around the greater Richmond area that we partner with, and we want to provide an avenue for children to build their own personal at home libraries.
That's amazing. We love increasing literacy here. We have started a group called Grade 8 Books to try to get people excited about reading. You're making it accessible, though, for everyone to be able to get their hands on books. So tell us about what the bus does when you go out with the Enchanting Bookmobile.
Yes, so we provide books in the communities, and so really we're breaking a lot of that transportation barrier. Social worker Monday through Friday, and that goes out of the office. And so when I was working with a lot of families doing a lot more community-based social work, I was hearing the need for getting resources in the community, really that person and environment. It was families that I was serving that were telling me that, 1, 2 kids in tow getting on the public transportation to get across town,
Right.
to then get to the library and find that either they had a fine because they forgot to bring their book, or the library was closed, or even if getting a book, it was on loan, that they had to repeat that whole cycle again in 30
Right.
days to get the books back. So in working with the families, I thought, man, we really need to start bringing the books to the kids in the community. And so what we do is we show up to the community resource centers and a lot of the housing developments that we serve, and we're on a monthly reoccurring base with individuals like Hillside Court and spanning out into Gilpin and Wickham. And when we show up, the kids are getting off the school bus and they come on board, and to see their faces light up, the magic of being able to select a book that they want. So it's not a teacher or a librarian saying this is a book that is in your level. They're able to select a book that they want, that they will keep forever, which I feel like really enhances their engagement in investing in that book.
Right.
And then they come down the slide with their book, they grab a snack bag, and they go about their merry way. They've got a book to add to their at-home library.
This is amazing, and it's something that I think a lot of people sometimes take for granted. Oh, we just got a book, or you've got a whole house full of books that your kids maybe have grown out of, or they've read already and they don't know what to do with. So how can we help? If we are people that have books and we're like, we would love to share that magic with someone else, how can we help you?
Yeah, you bring up a great key point here, is that not everyone has access to those personal libraries. And so that is exactly why we're doing what we're doing. And so any individual that, like you said, is growing out of their board books because their toddler has grown out of them, they just find us online at Enchanting Bookmobile, theenchantingbookmobile.org. You can just Google us and you find all of the different avenues, Instagram, Facebook, and connect with me. And then I will provide a date in which you can drop off books. I am forever, my weekends are busy meeting people at Starbucks and grabbing 100 books, driving to their homes, collecting books. So that we are always accepting of book donations, because we will make sure that they get into little reader hands.
I think it's so important. Also, I have noticed that there seems to be a trend. Sometimes people want to donate books and they're not always accepted at places, or they have too many of them. And even just going through the process of, some people are like, oh, I'll sell them on Facebook Marketplace and get $1 a book. These are books that are going into the hands of people who could really use them. I've also found in my experience with volunteering for this that a lot of people are ESL families, English as a second language, and sometimes this may be the first English book that they've had, and so they can also use that to help out other family members. It really is incredible what you're putting forward with literacy.
Yes, and to bring into a picture like the adult literacy rates, setting the tone for the home as well. Like you said, having those board books and first reader chapter books,
Right.
to then share with all the generations in the home.
Well, thank you for all that you do to encourage reading here in our community.
Thank you so much for having me. This is awesome.